Hi, I'm Nelson, and this is the Sir Nelson English School.
Are you ready to take your English skills to the next level? Welcome to the Sir Nelson IELTS and General English Training School, where success is just a class away. At our school, we focus on your individual needs and tailor our lessons to help you reach your goals. Whether you're preparing for the IELTS exam or simply looking to improve your English proficiency, we've got you covered. And as an official IELTS registration centre for the British Council, we make the process easy and convenient for you.
Welcome to today's lesson on would questions. What are these questions and how do we answer them? Look at the following examples. Would you like to move to another city in the future? Would you like to change your job? Would you like to live near the sea? Would you like to learn another foreign language? As you can notice, the common word here is would, and this is why we call them the would questions. Would you like to be in a film? 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all called would questions. How do we answer these questions? When the examiner asks these questions, he or she is listening carefully to one aspect of your answer. What do you think is the most important aspect of your answer for these questions? Look at the following example. Would you like to change your name? No, I don't want to change my name. In fact, I think I'm really fond of my name because it has quite a deep and significant meaning. And as well as this, my mother chose it for me, so she doesn't want me to change it. Actually, I'm sure I will never change my name. This is a good answer, but not a very good answer. In IELTS, you get like band 7 for this. There are some good things, but there are some things missing. Number 1, is this a good answer? Yes, it's a good answer. What is good about this answer? The grammar is okay, and he or she has answered the question. So the answer focuses on the answer. Later on in this video, you understand the difference. What is missing from this answer? Certainly, many things are missing, and because of that, you will not get a higher band in IELTS by giving such an answer. How do we improve that answer? For most of these questions, you should use the second conditional tense, or what we call if to, in your answer. In fact, the examiner is expecting you to produce an example of this verb tense. In our answer, clearly there wasn't any attempt to use the if to or the second conditional. If to sentences have two parts, the if clause and the main clause. We use the past simple in the if clause, would in the main clause. The examples are there, number 1 and number 2. The grammar aspect of these questions is very important. As a basic rule, if the question uses would, then you need to include at least one example of would or might or could in your answer. It must appear there. The second conditional is used to talk about a present or future time to describe an event that is unlikely, that is hypothetical. A student who produces an answer that is hypothetical is going to get a higher band. If I worked in a factory, I would be tired every day. But this is hypothetical. I don't work in a factory, and it's unlikely that I will work in a factory in the future. These are called would questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They need a hypothetical answer, an answer that is unlikely to happen. And in English, we use the second conditional, or we use if to for hypothetical situations. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are called would questions. Would you like to live in a foreign city? Let's use this question as an example to develop our answer. You need an opening phrase. You can choose 1, 2, 3. This opening phrase has redundancies. It has conversation fillers. It helps you to think about the answer before you give it, and most important, it makes you sound like a native. 1, 2, 3, you need only one to produce such a phrase in your answer. Next, you need the if structure. If I had the chance, I would consider living in a foreign country. Why? You need a reason structure. I guess this might be because, and then you give the answer. If to sentence plus first result. If I lived in America, for example, I would, and then tell us what will happen. Now use a linking phrase to introduce your second point. As well as this, I would, I might, I could, depending on the country that you have chosen. Negative structures. Sometimes you don't want to live in a foreign country. You can say, even if I had the chance, I wouldn't consider living in a foreign country. Why? You add a reason. And this could be because you add a reason. If I lived in this country, for example, if I lived in America, for example, I wouldn't, and you expand your answer. Now use a linking phrase to introduce your second point. As well as this, I mightn't, I couldn't.
This is the Sir Nelson English School. We are the official IELTS registration centre for the British Council Uganda. Our mission is to enhance your English skills in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Additionally, we provide expert guidance and support to help you achieve success in the IELTS exam. We are English, and English is us.